Hello? Well, I finally picked up the camera. Now somewhere in the north, Gondra is written. There's a sign for Gondra on the back. I'm going to the dam. A lot of serpentines, turns, up and down. It was difficult. And since I hadn't ridden for a very long time, 2 years in fact, and hadn't sat on my bike, it was quite difficult. I didn't trust my bike. I didn't understand how I was entering the turn, or whether I was entering or not. But now it seems to be okay. I'm used to it. The brakes are very hot because I braked often and stopped to let them cool down a bit and to let the phone cool down because I drive like this. I bought this thing for 10 euros and put the phone in here and see the navigator. But the problem is that the phone gets very hot and crashes. It can't withstand 32 degrees in the direct sun. I tied my hands because this distance was burning under the sun. This is one of the few shadows I found in this place. It's hot. What time is it now? 3 o'clock somewhere. Well, I'll move on a little bit. I looked at the road. I memorized it. I hope I can pass. I have to move on because there are still 150-200 kilometers to go. The heat is terrible. The world around us is vast and unfathomable. A beautiful mystery that cannot be fully understood. A journey is like life. You explore the world and can choose your own path here and now. If you travel with pleasure, it is your path. And if not, you can change direction, stop, look around, or even completely stop the journey. And here too, there will be consequences for wrong turns, decisions made, and actions, or their absence. Choosing your path and going through it, despite the difficulties, is a task that every true traveler solves in his own way. So, I took a wrong turn somewhere, and now I have to figure out how to get out of here, because there are almost no or very few signs on these mountain roads. Hi, my name is Dima. I travel on my Harley Heritage Softail. This video is about my first journey around Portugal. I was not at all prepared for such a journey. I did not have all the necessary equipment. I did not have a clear plan. I just wanted to go, and that was enough. For 2 years, I did not travel, and I did not see my bike. There were moments when I did not know if I would ever see it again. But everything worked out, and my Softail is in Portugal. I set off on a journey through a new country for me. I did not plan to shoot a video, but after 100 kilometers, I felt a desire to share my impressions and adventures. I am heading north to one of the reservoirs. I chose a point at random. I simply pointed at one of the largest on the map. After all, what's the difference where to go if you've never been anywhere? Let the road lead me. And the road led me through vineyards and quintas. That's how farms are called here. The towns and villages along the way are ancient wine-growing villages with stone walls, towers, and bells. I left Lisbon yesterday, spent the night in Coimbra, and set off towards the mountains. I'm heading to the Dam of Pisoes, and I'll try to find a place to stay there. The next day, I hope to reach the Atlantic Ocean, spend the night on the coast to the sound of the waves, and then head back to Lisbon. I'll be sleeping in a tent, and I'll stop wherever I find a place. To feel the atmosphere of the country, it's worth avoiding motorways and major roads. So I've mostly been driving along winding rural roads. The further north I went, the more panoramic views I saw. A view of the mountains through a valley, with vineyards on the slopes, then a drive through the rocks, and again a village, as if from a distant past. And so, for hundreds of kilometers. With every turn, I get closer to my goal for today. The sun was set, and I waited to see my constant companion on my travel, my shadow. I love watching my shadow on my bike. There's something romantic and captivating about it. I drove to the dam. The dam is called Dam of Pisoes.
Зараз я скажу, як точно називається. Pisoes. Dam of Pisoes.
I spent the whole day on the most beautiful road. It's all so beautiful here.
Край світу. Ура!
I did it.
Дуже довго.
It took me a long time, 7 hours.
Мене це зайняло. 7 годин з
7 hours with stops, charging my phone, but I made it. Wow, it's great. I'm going to look for a place and where to pitch my tent because the sun is already setting. Here, on a road like this, probably a kilometer, I crawled with stones, but the bike is going great. Now I want to leave the tent here, because the sun is already setting and, to be honest, I'm so tired, I don't have the strength to go anywhere to look for anything. And this is an island, a peninsula to be exact, and there is a road to this place. And the main road is there, and the next to those rocks, and the entrance to this place is between the rocks. I hope that no one will be here until the morning. I drove about 450 kilometers on mountain road. It was asphalted, but in principle there were almost no flat sections as much.
там то й не було.
My phone was getting very low. It was heating up in the back on the handlebar, and because it was getting low, I had to stop and charge it and let it cool down. I don't know if it's possible to camp here. I honestly can't say, but how did I decide to stay here? There is a big music festival around the corner in August, so I thought, since they allow an electronic music festival to be held here, no one will be very offended if I spend one night here. In any case, I'm on a peninsula like this, so the road goes somewhere over there, up the mountain, from above, and I hope that no one will care about me. But if they do, it's not easy to get to this point.
Від слова зовсім непросто.
I barely got here on this motorcycle.
От. Так.
Yes, my things. It's a tent, a sleeping bag. In general, it's a perfect tent for me. So I really hope that everything will be okay now. Let's go.
Будемо далі працювати над цим ділом.
The main thing is not to let flies get in the tent. And these are my Crocs. This is my stove. This is my mat. My sleeping bag. And it will be super soft to sleep on the grass with the mat. I don't have much water. Have 3 of these bottles. That is, I have 1 bottle for food, 1 for tea, and 1 to drink whenever I want. And this is my stove. It works great. It burns great. Let's see how fast the water boils. Well, the water boils. It took about 3 minutes, so everything works. I have some soup with me. I bought it. I will not add more wood, because I think it's enough. 200 milliliters of water, 8 minutes. I just woke up
Я хочу
and I want to show you the view from my tent.
Виглядає моє з мого віконця. Світає.
It's down. The edge of the sky is on fire. I'm going to wash my face, make some tea, sit for a while, enjoy it, and then I will go on. The sun will be out soon. It's great.
Ось.
This lighter solves all the tasks. Since a long road ahead,
Я беру з собою
I take energy bars with me.
енергетичні.
With tea, nice.
Клас.
The weather is so good. The wind is warm, the sun is warm, and the water is warm. Why not go for a swim? I'm going to walk around this land. Plants, animals. What's interesting here? This is my territory. Wow. Well, civilization has certainly reached here. The whole toilet is clean.
Чистенький. Хтось припер.
There are rocks here.
Серйозно. Клас.
And the depth is probably very deep. I need to adjust it because it's not very comfortable for me. I have to go. I'm going to try to go around this reservoir. I'm going to drive around it in a circle like this and go to the ocean on the other side. One more dam. What an incredible beauty.
Ось і шеф там стоїть.
To be honest, I'm just really impressed by the beauty of the local nature, with mountains and the aromas. It's just unbelievable. It smells like so many things here. Hot grass flowers, pine trees, eucalyptus trees, the village, the road. It's just unbelievable.
Ну, просто неймовірно. Каріна, ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
I haven't turned it out. So here I am, with the chapel and the mountains below from the reservoir. You can see a dam in the distance. I think I've arrived. Definitely I have. It's hot. The sun is burning. Let's drive the motorcycle to the restaurant. So, it's very tasty. Cheese with honey, melted with mozzarella and avocado. It's very tasty. I'm going to make this for myself, with coffee. I definitely recommend coming here or just having a snack, breakfast, lunch, dinner, or staying here for a while, because it's really cool, seriously. It's amazing. I'll make a short video. Flowers, such a house, nice. It's an old building, probably stable, I don't know, for a cattle. Painted tires. To make it clear, what a great place is it. Wow, here is the restaurant on the top, here I was sitting, the terrace is just a bus. And the owner, she's from here, but she lived in London for a time long. She came here, she speaks perfect English. Cows. There's a hotel here, 10 rooms, they have 10 rooms. I think it's very cool, you should check it out. And here is the village. It's just a village and there is a road over there. I'm going to back there now and will continue to go. I still have a lot to go. 300 more. Hello. It's a black and white dog. Hello, my friend, hello.
Chef.
We'll be on our way. Wow, what a dam! This is the fourth dam today. I suspect there are many more. I was looking at the map, of course, but there are a lot of them. And now I'll show you what it looks like from the other side. And here, folk, is a serious reservoir. And traditionally, absolutely clear, clean water.
Друг приїхав. Hola. Hi.
Well, Ukraine?
Yes.
That's a long way.
A very long way. Where are you from?
Belgium.
Belgium.
Yeah.
The perfect roads, yeah?
Oh, very nice.
I have never
very
seen.
nice. And then that little chapel there on that hill. But,
Yeah, really. There's a chapel.
that you can't see from here. But if you
I have a special relationship with gas stations. I'll make a video and tell you more about it sometime, but for now, a full tank and a long road ahead. The weather was Portuguese, so perfect. Around, mountainous terrain, turns of 180 degrees, constant ascents and descents, serpentines. Above the trees, the peaks of neighboring mountains were visible. Stone bridges across mountain rivers were often encountered. To be honest, I didn't even pay attention to how much was left or how much I had passed. I didn't care at all. I still had 2 days of driving ahead, and I knew that it would still be too little. So I just enjoyed every moment. Now I'm in the saddle. I was driving and thinking, how do people live among such unspeakable beauty? Among these aromas of pine and eucalyptus trees, reservoirs with crystal clear water, vineyards on the slopes, do people appreciate such a gift from nature, fate, or God, if you will? I was so lost in thought that I missed a turn and drove somewhere unknown. Even in remote and secluded villages, the road surface was excellent. Despite plus 135 in summer and light frost in winter, even in the most remote corners where my navigator took me, the asphalt was very good. And how surprised I was when it suddenly ended, and the cobblestone began. Ancient, hewn stone cobblestone. It was unexpected, especially considering that I was approaching the border with Spain and was driving on the main road. I stopped. I need to go to Spain, but the GPS is confused because there is such a fork in the road, up and down, and I don't understand where I need to go. And there is no sign. Now I'm going to look to see where more cars are coming from and where I need to go, or I need to ask someone. I don't know. It's very hot.
Не знаю, передачі тяжко переключати. Так нагрівся.
There is a park here, a lot of people, and thermal springs below. By the way, there is a seriously steep mountain on top, but it's very beautiful, just very beautiful. Here is the mountain I was talking about. I'll try to bring it closer. It looks super epic from here. There is a reservoir down there, thermal springs down there, and in this park people are just sitting and relaxing. It's so cool. The water is flowing. It's so cool. I'm going to go and drink some of this water. I hope it's spring water. I'm going to drink it.
Зараз буде.
It's going to be the total cooling now.